there's one thing I really hate about the Ford F-150 is that the paint is always chipping off. And I think it's just because it's aluminum body, and I don't know, that doesn't even look like aluminum. It's got like a fiberglass coat, but it's always peeling off, and even the pressure washer takes it off. So we're gonna see if we can clean this up and keep it from spreading even further. So we're gonna be using this paint pen made by Ford Motocraft. It's got a paintbrush in it as well as a clear coat, and this is also like a little scraper. It's used to remove the chipping paint, so we're gonna try that and see how it works. Climb up here, and we can take this thing off for now. We don't exactly need it, but we're just gonna do our best here to kind of take that loose stuff off. And I hate doing this because I don't want to take off more than I have to, but if you just paint over it, it's not going to do any good because it's just going to come off later. So you just got to scrape it just a little bit. And you can see where I've painted it before and it's still kind of chipping up. So we're just going to try to fix that just a little bit. And it goes all the way down. So we're just gonna try and break some of this loose. The nice thing though is it's on the roof, so you don't really see it as much. And from a distance, the color just blends right in and it's not that big a deal. But the more of this you can scrape off, put some paint on it, it'll just keep it from chipping further in the future. And then you're gonna wanna get a rag or a blower and just blow all that flakiness off of there. So we'll just kind of wipe this away. And if you can wash your truck first, that's ideal, of course, because then you don't have all that grime and dust and dirt that's going to be in the way. And this is just an alcohol wipe used for eyeglasses or camera lenses, cameras, things like that. So I'm going to wipe this just to get all the oils from my fingers and just clean that area really well so that that paint sticks. That's what that wipe looks like. All right, now for this pen, you're gonna wanna shake it up real good because the paint does separate, and the top is the paint, just unscrews. And then the bottom is the clear, but we'll do that clear in a minute. All right, so we just got a little dab on our brush. And we're just gonna try and fill that in. It might take a couple coats, but that's just gonna cover it up really well. You can see the color matches really well. So anyone with a white truck, this is Onyx White, and you can find this in the Amazon link below in my description, or you can contact your dealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up real quick. All right, as you can see, I did an okay job. I'll be honest, I'm not the best when it comes to like fine detailed painting and stuff, but from a distance, you're really not gonna notice it. And I could have done a better job scraping and getting all this loose up. So that might cause me trouble down the road, but I can always just scrape it and then just touch it up again. So that's not a huge deal, but yeah, the key there is just take your time, really clean that up, and then that paint is just gonna fill in nicely. So that was the first coat. I'll probably do a second coat, let it dry, and then come back and do the top coat, the clear coat. All right, now that it's been a few hours, all that paint is dry, we're gonna go ahead and put our clear coat on, which is the bottom of this right here. And just get a little bit and we will dab it on. Doesn't take much, but just a little bit to give it some good protection. And it's probably best not to do this in the direct hot sunlight if you can avoid it, but it's not the end of the world. All right, and it's been about 45 minutes, just enough to let that dry, and it's looking pretty good. You can see, obviously, if you get real close up on it, you can see the difference, and you can see where I didn't quite clean all the flakes off. But if you spend a little bit more time and do it a little bit more carefully, it'll be just fine, and from a distance you won't even know it, and it'll stop your paint. So If you want to find the paint pen, you can see it in the link below in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.